Hello, welcome to Florida. I'm actually on like day 6 of being here, but it's been so busy and everything, I haven't been able to actually like sit down and talk. Obviously, from seeing the thumbnail and everything, you can see why I'm here. I'm actually working for the Outback WOO for the week, helping out in the media center, media and communications. Obviously, I'm already done with it at this point of recording, but it was a very exciting experience and something I've always wanted to do. And it was kind of neat just getting my feet in the water and trying out something new. And I really think I enjoyed it. So this is actually something that came about like 2 years ago when I got hired at my current job at the electronics recycling company. And I told my boss back then that my possible end goal would be to work in sports. And the owner of our company, Jim, he actually played in the NBA and has a lot of connections. And so when I got hired, they told me about this potential opportunity in the future. And finally I made it happen. And like I said, it was an amazing experience. The first 2 days I was just in the office, just checking media people in, and I was kind of bored of that. The first day was actually pretty cool because at the hotel, the media hotel, where we were working at, they actually did a coach's interview with both coaches, and that was really cool to see them up close and personal and be involved behind the scenes in that. But for the most part, yeah, in the office was boring, but still interesting to see how everything happens. Seeing so many like local and media people from each school, newspapers, radio, TV, whatever it may be. So I really liked the shot of the other area better, but my knees were killing me from bending down, so I ended up moving. On Thursday night, probably one of my favorite nights, like it was almost worth the trip in itself other than the game, was the gala, the Gridiron Gala, which was a big event for all like the bigwig sponsors and players, or not players, but coaches and all this stuff, all those people. And it was like, I was expecting it to be just like a fancy dinner with some music and like mainly just people like mingling, I guess, but it was like a full-on event with choreographed dancers. There was an Aquaman there, full bar, full food, like 5 different buffets. You had a full cigar bar where they were actually wrapping the cigars up there. They cut it for you, they lit it for you. Like they even they'd get it lit and then they would have you take it and pop it while they light it again for you and get the inside going. It was just nothing I've ever experienced before, and like that was pretty awesome. So one of my bosses, he's actually came down here and done this same thing, and he never got to go to that gala, so that was really cool that I got to experience that. Day 3 was where it really got more fun for me. I got to actually leave the hotel. I got to go to the Outback WOO office, which was really cool. Snagged a bunch of free stuff, which I'll probably show another clip of that I took the other night. Except this whole vlog is like out of sorts because I never actually vlogged the whole week. Just kind of recorded clips. I've been able to snag some really cool stuff this week. I got hats on hats. I got t-shirts. I got this awesome polo. I got my credentials. I also got this freaking helmet. Really cool. It's a replica of the actual trophy. It's made out of like the same material and everything. Really cool. Then I got to go to the stadium. Had to go through security and all that. And we set up the whole press box for all the media coming in the next day. And that was really cool. It took a while and it was tedious, but it was a lot of fun just to be in this Bucs stadium and in the press box. I've never done anything like that before. Basically, this whole trip has been completely different from anything I've ever done. Day 4 of working was actually game day, which obviously was the thing I was looking forward to every single day for the whole week. Basically, I had to get there bright and early after, New Year's Eve was the night before, so we all stayed up and went to the hotel, got free drinks, free food. I did a toast at midnight, and then I had to drive back to my apartment and get up at 6 a.m. the next morning. But basically this whole week I've been waking up at 6 a.m. just, I don't know, almost out of excitement. Like I've never had the point where like I've been excited to go to work the next day. And obviously I know like a career in sports doesn't necessarily mean I'd be excited every single morning. Like things aren't always this cool, but still it's just the excitement of it for me. It was awesome. Got there bright and early, greeted media people as they came in, writers, all that. And basically throughout the day I was just kind of a runner, like running when people were trying to get in the door, but they didn't have the right credentials. We had to let them in, like make up a credential sheet for them, tag, and run it down to them so they could get in and get on the field or get in the press box, whatever they needed to do. But the really cool thing is like I could just go back and forth from the press box to the stadium or to on the field and all that. So like I was just down there with a bunch of players, coaches, all that. One of the funny things is like I've never had this happen before, and obviously they were joking, but I actually had like fans in the tunnel like reaching down for a high five, which was obviously like I said, that was something new for me. The press box was really cool just because like, and I didn't realize they did this, but there was like full buffet. They served it to you with drinks, breakfast, beverages, all that. But yeah, and then after the game was my favorite part. I actually got to go down on the field. I got to hold the championship trophy, which I'll show a picture of here. I got to like mingle with all the players. The players, some of the Arkansas players who won. They actually, one of the guys fell on my foot when he fell down to do snow angels in the confetti. I got a cool clip of that. So. Yeah, so I was out there for the whole celebration. I got to see the coach hold up his little post-game thing and hold up the trophy. Got a few fist bumps from players and everything. But then the really cool thing afterwards was I actually got to interview players and like be in the process and like hold the microphone to their face and all that, which I took a quick little picture of. But that was something unlike anything I've ever done before. I didn't ask any questions. I just kind of recorded what everybody else was asking them. Obviously, I'm not a trained journalism person, but it was really cool. And then after that, we have to go up and like transcribe all the voice to text for all the writers and everything. But yeah, like the whole experience was just amazing. And like I've never felt so full in the moment than I was like in that game, in that day, in this week. It's kind of funny, like when I first got here, I was kind of feeling down and I was looking forward to it, but it was more out of like, I was feeling down out of like nervousness, I guess. The first 2 nights I didn't have a car, so I was like, I Ubered back and then it was too late to do anything. It was like dark and I didn't want to walk anywhere, not knowing the area very well. So like I went to bed at like 8:30 the first 2 nights. I was feeling kind of down, and especially like that first day at the office, I didn't really have that much fun.
Have you ever seen a manlier car?
But then once I got a car and everything started moving forward, this whole week just turned around, and it was a really great experience. But yeah, I loved everybody I met down here, everybody that I worked with throughout the week. It's really cool, like all the people that are helping out with this, like they've done it for 20 plus years, like, and they're all doing it just basically for fun. And they do it obviously for the experience and everything. He gave us a little bit of money for me, it helped cover some of my traveling expenses, which was nice, but really I didn't do it for the money, I did it for the experience, for all that. But yeah, it's like everybody's kind of like a family within this group, and I got to join in with that, and made some new friends along the way. And yeah, so I can't really say much more on that. It was a great time, great week with them. I plan on coming back next year, barring that I don't have a full-time job in this already. But no, I mean, this really helped open my eyes to what I want to do, potentially at least. And I think it's got me motivated to keep on pushing forward and get to a point in life where I want to be as far as my work goes, my situation, whatever. Whether that's working with media and sports or something else, I don't know. But like, it really was cool to look forward to go to work every single day and enjoy what I'm doing. And obviously, I know that won't be the case every single day in any career, but in the big picture of things, for sure. I met a lot of really cool people, not even that I worked with, but like the writers and media people. Made a lot of connections that way. I made sure to get tons of advice from different people. Like, I'm always picking everybody's brains, like how did they get started, what advice would they have, like what was your big break. And so I really think that helped me and got some things rolling in my head. Just kind of opened my eyes to really how to advance and do what I want to do. And I figured out a lot of it's not necessarily what you know, it's who you know, which I already knew that, and it's always a thing everybody says, but it's 100% true. Obviously, me just being on this trip has a testament to that. To be able to add this to my resume is a big thing. Tell people about it, tell the story, make this vlog, all that. So I got the momentum, and I'm going to keep pushing forward, and yeah, just keep on doing what I want to do. I learned a lot about myself during this trip and what I want to do, and I'm just excited to keep on going, moving forward. So yeah, other than that, I have 2 days left of my trip. Today, all day, and then I leave tomorrow night, so Monday, fly back, and then back to the ordinary life. One thing that I think I've grown so far this year is, like, I'm just sitting out here in the middle of a park, like, recording myself and not caring at all. Like, yeah, I guess I stopped talking a little bit when a bunch of people were walking by, but like, I don't really care. Everybody's watching me. Everybody knows what I'm doing. And a year ago, I would not have been able to do this, but now I don't care. So I may vlog for the rest of the time. I don't really know. Like I said, I have no plan to what I'm doing. One thing that sucks is I have no friends out here necessarily, and like, I'm pretty good at making friends at home and everything, but obviously only being here for such a short time, it's hard, and not wanting to necessarily go to the bars and whatnot at night, just because then I have to worry about driving back, getting back to my place, and parking, all that. So who knows what I'll do today. The weather's supposed to be decent. It's cloudy, it's a little windy. Tomorrow there's a cold front coming in at like 70 degrees for them, where it's 22 degrees back home right now with a foot of snow, so I don't feel bad for them at all. But who knows, we'll see what I end up doing. I may vlog, but thanks for being here.